Moral Orel is a claymation show, and I adore it. It's initially an entertaining but unremarkable show about a kid named Orel Puppington who lives in the town of Morrilton, State Soda. It's a satire of hyper-religious Christianity, with every person in Morrilton being an extremely devout Protestant. In the early episodes, the townsfolk give Orel some standard advice.
The Lord has put it to all his children that we must help the poor with our charity or burn in hell.
And he misinterprets it, doing something dark and edgy on accident.
No one's ever given me something for nothing. You've melted my cold heart. Here, take the crack.
Hallelujah.
At the end of every episode, Orel's dad, Clay, admonishes him.
Oh, this is jive.
Orel, I think we have a date. In my study.
But not for what Orel really did wrong, instead for some minor religious slight.
Crack is a gateway to slang.
I'm sorry, Dad. From now on, when I do drugs, I'm going to speak properly.
Attaboy.
And it cuts to credits. It's kind of funny, I guess. It's nothing special, but it's pretty funny. It was a guilty pleasure for me. I just started watching because it was created by Dino Stamatopoulos and Scott Adsit, who I knew as Starburns from Community and Pete from 30 Rock. At the finale of the second season, though, Orel and his father go on the father-son hunting trip in the two-part episode Nature. And even though you thought you knew what to expect from Moral Orel, the show blooms into something truly special, something you didn't really think it had the aim or the ability to be. Before the trip, Clay and Orel's characters aren't too interesting. Orel is a walking punchline, a satirical look at naivete and the warped morality of extremist religion.
Hey, Orel, you better try some. It's a sin to waste your money. Great idea. I'll smoke the crack.
By the way, did you notice he's voiced by Sandy Cheeks?
I'm hotter than a hickory smoked sausage.
He'll do absolutely anything his community, mainly his father or Reverend Putty, say to do. He's endlessly devoted, and it's always played for laughs.
Help the poor. If you know what's good for you, I'm in.
Amen.
And did you notice Reverend Putty's played by this guy?
No one can take this away from us.
He doesn't question anything he's told, which is supposed to show off how devout he is and lead him into humorous situations. I think it would be a stretch to call him much of a character at all. You're just supposed to point, laugh, and feel a bit smug. Clay's the same way. He's portrayed as Orel's distant, archetypical breadwinner father. He drinks too much, complains about his stinking dead-end job, says sexist things to his wife.
Still hate her. Still hate her. Tolerator. Tolerator.
And is Orel's moral teacher, thoughtlessly leading him down the wrong paths with his religiously rigid set of morals.
Lying to yourself.
Lying to yourself?
You betcha. One of the best survival tactics I know, kid.
He, too, isn't much more than the form of religious father. So let's get into the episode that changed everything. You can tell something's different right away, because it starts at the clear conclusion of an episode we never see. Clay has just finished spanking Orel for some nebulous reason that Orel is purposefully general about. That's not why we're here. Not this time.
I hope that teaches you a lesson, young man.
It sure does, Dad. I'm never gonna do that with those in there for that long ever again.
Good boy, son. Good boy.
As they stand around awkwardly after the show would usually have cut to credits, Clay suggests he and Orel go on a hunting trip, so Orel can learn how to kill something.
Yes, Orel, I think it's time for you to experience the wonder and majesty of shooting a gun.
Orel is immediately uncomfortable with the idea, something we haven't really seen from him before.
Well, I don't mind going along and maybe just watching.
His reverence for his dad, God, and the normal activities of Morrilton have been near constant. But here, you see real unease with the idea on Orel's face and in his tone.
But I'm not sure I can kill an animal, Dad.
But this is still Orel, so he listens to his father, excited to get to spend quality time with him, his trust evident. As the episode starts to roll towards the trip, we see flashes that this isn't a normal episode. Orel is trying to connect with his father a bit, but is being coldly rebuffed.
Hey, Dad.
We return to another wonderfully inspirational repeat of the Link McMisson Show.
When they get to the campsite, Clay seems to be angry at Orel, wants him to kill something not just for some marker of American adulthood, but because he seems to understand that it would hurt Orel emotionally to do it. He seems to resent that fact.
Never fraternize with the enemy.
Oh, she's so cute.
Get out of the way!
Dad!
Got her! Ha-ha! I win, and you lose.
As Clay drinks more and more, the sickening sound of the bottle signifying loud, deep gulps of liquor, things degenerate. Clay's drunkenness was a joke before this, but now it feels sad and uncomfortably real.
Watch out, animals. Here we come.
And he's revealed to us to be a petty, small, alcoholic, hateful little prick.
This is all we got, son. What I killed, and you didn't.
And at the same time as we're realizing that, Orel is realizing it too. Clay's rants, his drunkenness, and his revealed character are shown off beautifully and clearly. And Orel is disgusted. We also see Orel's empathy and his pity. We're learning about his nature just like we're learning about Clay's.
I hate myself.
We realize as well, as the episode moves along, that at some point we've started to love Orel. That even though we've been watching this kid for 2 seasons, we haven't given much of a shit about him. He wasn't there to be cared about. But seeing him refuse to kill anything, his innocent love of life, his growing disgust and pity for his father,
I'm not really comfortable hunting with you right now.
you can't help but feel proud of him. The show actualizes what were previously jokes into a reality. What would it look like for people like this to interact without being fully doused in atheistic humor? What are their natures? Clay is nasty, abusive, and self-hating. Orel is compassionate and kind. Now that we know these two more than we used to, now that they are actual people worth investing in, we get to see their relationship change to reflect their newfound seriousness.
You've done nothing but whine like a lady in a flowery sissy skirt and attractive high heels about my drinking since we got here.
It's because you become a bad person when you drink.
But we go further. In the episode's next major event, Clay accidentally shoots Orel in the leg.
But me! Orel, what have you done?
I got shot by you.
Orel's fading faith in his father, his growing disdain, dissolves into hatred as Clay's character curdles into evil.
I have some disinfectant in my first aid bag.
Okay, this might sting a little. Oops.
I hate you.
Hate away, sister. Hate away.
Orel has an opportunity to please his father, to betray himself to Clay's desperate corruption, and with anger and determination chooses not to.
Oh, Orel, make me happy. Make me proud of you, son, and tell me that you shot that bear yourself.
No, Dad. You killed it.
His admiration for his dad is dead. And for the rest of the show, it never comes back. Abuse, depression, resentment. There's a deepness here now that you couldn't have seen coming. It's legitimately shocking. The creators are falling in love with these two characters at the same moment we are. We're all realizing what we have here. And if you watch the show back, the parts that were simple and barely worth thinking about take on a new dimension, are totally enhanced by what we now know about Clay and Orel as people.
What a...
Dad!
Orel, what have you done?
Orel's life feels like a tragedy. Clay's pitiable. The 3rd season, tragically truncated from its original 20-episode run down to 13, continues the evolution, with episodes showcasing the depths of many of Morrilton's previously one-dimensional residents, like Orel's mother, Blaberta, Reverend Putty, Nurse Bendy, Dowie. It turns out all these people have rich inner lives if you dip below the previously bland surface. The 3rd season still completely revolves around Clay and Orel's hunting trip and its aftermath, providing further explorations of its stars. and cementing them as some of my favorite television characters ever. I've rarely seen a more hateable character than Clay, or a more lovable one than Orel. And as the episode closes, the hunting trip complete, we get this moment, tying the episode's thesis up, showcasing a newer, more thoughtful Orel, and teasing that there's more to this town and this series than you might have thought.
But why did you marry Dad?
Oh, well, why not?
Well, it's just that when he drinks, he changes.
Oh, he doesn't change, Orel. That's just his true nature coming out.
Nature.